Hello friends, how are you doing? Day 924. Hope you're doing amazing. I just got back a couple hours ago from a concert, watching my brother play the trumpet for jazz band. What year-end concert?
Yep.
But anyways, I just want to come in today and share with you something I read, and I thought it was quite thought-provoking, so I just thought I'd share with you, see if you ever thought about this. And so the question I have on my live is, are happy people good for the economy? And so I'm going to read you a short passage from the book Reasons to Stay Alive by Matt Haig. All right? So it's a whole book. If you want to read it, go for it. I'm just reading you a small passage. Okay? Here it goes. The world is increasingly designed to depress us. Happiness isn't very good for the economy. If we were happy with what we had, why would we need more? How do you sell an anti-aging moisturizer? You make someone worry about aging. How do you get people to vote for a political party? You make them worry about immigration. How do you get them to buy insurance? By making them worry about everything. How do you get them to have plastic surgery? By highlighting their physical flaws. How do you get them to watch a TV show? By making them worry about missing out. How do you get them to buy a new smartphone? By making them feel like they are being left behind. To be calm becomes a kind of revolutionary act. To be happy with your own upgraded existence. To be comfortable with our messy human selves would not be good for business. End of quote. And so when I read that, I was like, wow. I kind of knew that or realized that before, but when just reading it in that type of context, it really made me think, like, how conscious are we of our choices? Or are we just running on autopilot, thinking, oh, I want this, I need this, but why do you need this? Do you really need this? The only things we really need is a roof overhead, clothes on our back, and food in our stomachs. That's all we need in terms of physical stuff. Yes, we need connection and, the social togetherness, but in terms of physical, that's all we actually need. And so everything else is just a choice. The question is, why do you feel that you need a certain something? Have you ever thought about that? Or have the marketers done a really, really good job in convincing you that you need a certain product? Again, I believe in abundance, so we should definitely have as much as we can, for sure, right? But if you're in debt and you're struggling, maybe think twice about why you're buying certain things. Because at the end of the day, guess what, my friends? You are enough, just as you are. You don't need anything else. And, I get that sometimes, people may have certain insecurities about, their looks, or maybe their weight, or maybe their home, or their car, or what have you. But the truth is, that's just all in here. None of that matters. None of that will increase your worth as a person. And my question is, who are you trying to impress? Who are you trying to impress? Is it your neighbor, family, society, people who don't actually care about you? Who actually don't even think about you? At the end of the day, we have one life to live, my friends. And again, I will repeat my message that the most important thing you can do is get to know yourself. Because if you get to know yourself, you can actually make decisions based on your values and what is important to you, versus what the market is trying to convince you, versus what social media or society or pop culture or the politicians or what have you, right? There's so many things right now, for a long time I should say, that if we think about it, is very divisive, right? They divide people, whether it be, the different movements, whether it be the certain messaging in the media. There's a lot of examples I can give, but I just want to put it out there that, I challenge you and I encourage you to think critically when you hear things or see things, right? just try to look at different perspectives and not just accept what is spoon fed to you. Right? So anyways, that's kind of all I want to share tonight, because again, like, we vote with our dollars. What do you want to see successful? What do you want to see surviving? For example, Amazon, massive company. Do you shop there? Do you not? Right? Do you want to see the local businesses thrive? Wherever you put your money is your vote to help that business succeed. So if you are a huge fan of Amazon, maybe you have stock, whatever, sure, it's all good, it's up to you. But if you're not a huge supporter of that, then, maybe try to support local. And guess what that means? You probably have to spend a little bit more because they don't have the volume to be able to give you as much of a better price. But that's okay if that's important to you. Okay? So again, just some thoughts for you to think about tonight. And that's all. Have a great night, my friends. I'll see you tomorrow.